Hi, everybody. It's a beautiful summer day out there. I just had conversations with a client of mine, and he wants to get his property rented, and he wants it to be rented right away, of course, because he's, losing money every day that goes by. But he's willing to take a tenant with like all these red flags. And I tried to explain to him, like, you don't just take anybody, okay, people? If you see red flags all over the place, like they have to put somebody else on the lease. A lot of people put their mother on the lease, which is okay technically, but if the mother's income is very low and she has payments, if they default, how's the mother going to pay? Right? So the other thing that I found in the past is that when they default, the mother doesn't pay. And trying to get them to pay is like impossible. Driver's license, different addresses, bad credit scores. Okay. So if their credit scores are in the low sixes or lower, that's bad. Okay, bad sign. And if one of them, sometimes one of them is bad, that the other's really good. I've taken tenants like that because things happen in people's lives sometimes where the credit score is a bit lower, but if they're both really low, huge red flag. Okay. If their income, if they're seasonal workers, like the job that this guy has, the applicant actually isn't, they don't work November, December, January, February, or March, at least in the winter time. So I asked him, so what happens in the winter when he has no income? Well, I don't know. Well, okay, let's look at her income. Can she cover it with him being on unemployment? And we look at it. No, she can't. Also, people that are moving around a lot, different addresses, constant. Like, people, if you see all these red flags, wait for a better applicant. Don't rush into things because you're like, oh, I'm going to lose the mortgage for this month. I have no rent this month. You are better off losing a month or two of rent than a year when they're not paying and you can't get them out. Okay? Much, much better. So take your time when you see all these red flags. And I'm not gonna lie, I check their Facebook. They say they don't have animals, and then you go on their Facebook, oh, they got 3 dogs or 2 dogs. Now, I'm not against dogs, but if I had a house full of actual real hardwood floors and these dogs were, well, 80, 90 or over 100 pounds, they're going to scratch them like they are. So check them out a bit, you know? Like, I was shocked that he was so ready. Oh, yeah, I'm going to give it to them, blah, blah, blah. And all kinds of kids, which is okay. But again, what kind of property do you have? His is a brand new house, never lived in. So be careful. Don't freak out. Take your time and wait till you get a good one. Okay? It's not the end of the world if we lose a month or two here. Hope this helps. Hit the like, subscribe, drop me a comment.